The Tamam Shud Case, an enigma of unsolved mystery. The Tamam Shud Case, also known as the Mystery of the Somerton Man, is one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries in the annals of crime. This enigmatic case has captured the imaginations of amateur sleuths, conspiracy theorists, and true crime enthusiasts for over 7 decades. It is a tale of a man found dead on an Australian beach, an untraceable code hidden in a mysterious book, and a web of intrigue that remains unresolved to this day. In this article, we will delve into the details of the Tamam Shud case, exploring its history, the various theories surrounding it, and the enduring fascination it continues to hold. The story begins on December 1, 1948, when a man's body was discovered on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, South Australia. The man was lying with his head propped against a seawall, legs extended, and one hand resting on his abdomen. Although this might seem like a typical scene at a beach, it quickly became apparent that something was amiss. There were no signs of violence, and the man's pockets contained no identification. In fact, the labels had been removed from all his clothing. As investigators examined the man's possessions, they found a scrap of paper concealed in a hidden pocket within a concealed fob pocket of his pants. On this piece of paper were the words, Tamam Shud, which is Persian for ended or finished. This seemingly cryptic phrase raised more questions than answers and would become the namesake of the case. The intrigue deepened when a small, concealed compartment in the glove compartment of an abandoned car near the beach was discovered to contain a copy of a book titled Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. A local man came forward, claiming to have found the book in his unlocked car parked near the beach on the night of the man's death. Inside the book, investigators found a series of letters and numbers written in pencil on the last page. This code, known as the Tamam Shud Code, has remained one of the most perplexing aspects of the case. The code consisted of 5 lines of seemingly random letters, which investigators have struggled to decipher. Despite extensive efforts by cryptographers and amateur codebreakers, the meaning of the code remains elusive to this day. Some have speculated that it could be a simple cipher, while others believe it might be a one-time pad code, which would be virtually unbreakable without the original key. Identity of the Somerton Man. The most immediate challenge facing investigators was determining the identity of the deceased man. The absence of any identification and the removal of labels from his clothing made this a daunting task. His fingerprints were checked against national and international databases, but no match was found. Intriguingly, the labels on his clothing had been removed with remarkable precision, leading investigators to believe that the man was not a typical transient or drifter. The quality of his clothing and the meticulous removal of labels suggested a level of sophistication that was at odds with his unidentifiable status. The autopsy provided some additional baffling clues. The pathologist noted that the man's pupils were smaller than usual, suggesting possible poisoning. However, no toxins were detected in his system, and the cause of death remained undetermined. Theories and suspects. Over the years, a plethora of theories and suspects have emerged in connection with the Tamam Shud case, but none have provided a definitive solution. Some of the most prominent theories include: given the Cold War era in which the case occurred, some have speculated that the Somerton Man may have been a spy. The mysterious code in the Rubaiyat and his untraceable identity have fueled these espionage theories. Another theory posits that the Somerton Man may have been the victim of a love affair gone wrong. The Tamam Shud message in the concealed pocket of his pants could be interpreted as a final farewell from a lover. The peculiar condition of the man's pupils and the absence of a clear cause of death have led some to believe that he may have been poisoned intentionally or accidentally. As with many unsolved mysteries, there are those who have suggested that the case may have extraterrestrial connections, though such theories lack credible evidence. Despite numerous investigations, interviews, and re-examinations of evidence, no one has been able to conclusively identify the Somerton man or determine the circumstances of his death. The case has remained a frustrating enigma for generations of investigators and armchair detectives alike. In 2021, there was a significant development in the Tamam Shud case. The South Australian police announced that they had identified a potential living relative of the Somerton man through DNA analysis. This breakthrough raised hopes that modern technology might finally provide answers to the mystery. However, the case continues to be shrouded in secrecy, with authorities not revealing the identity of the potential relative or providing further details about the investigation. As of the knowledge cutoff date in September 2021, the case remained open and unresolved. The Tamam Shud case, also known as the mystery of the Somerton man, is a compelling and enduring mystery that has captured the imaginations of people around the world. The unidentified man's death on Somerton Beach, the cryptic Tamam Shud code, and the lack of concrete leads have made this case a subject of fascination and intrigue for decades. While numerous theories have been proposed and investigators have made some progress in recent years, the case remains unsolved, leaving us with more questions than answers. The mystery of the Somerton man endures as a testament to the enduring allure of unsolved mysteries and the indomitable human spirit in the pursuit of truth.